Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the secrets hidden in plain sight in the corporate world. Today we are diving into a company filing that sure has some interesting appointments and agreements that might just set the stage for future growth, or maybe not. You might have seen the headlines about leadership changes, but what do these new roles and their contracts actually mean for First Foundation Incorporated? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Before we dive in, if you enjoy getting straight to the point insights from these corporate documents, hit that subscribe button. Also, we have a fantastic Discord community linked in the description below where you can connect with other savvy investors and get even more exclusive content. Alright, so this is a Form 8K filing from First Foundation Incorporated. Think of an 8K as the way companies announce big news that is important enough for investors to know right away. It is not a regular checkup like a quarterly report. It is more like an emergency alert or a major announcement. The main news here is the appointment of Param Medhat as the new Chief Operations Officer. Now, this isn't just a title change, this comes with a whole new employment agreement. The company is essentially saying they're betting big on Mr. Medhat to run things smoothly. He's 51 years old and has over 2 decades of experience in the banking world, focusing on operations technology and making sure everything runs according to the rules. Has had similar high-level roles at other banks like Nanobank and Luther Burbank Savings, which tells us has got a track record. Let's talk about the money because that is where the rubber really meets the road. Mr. Medhat's new employment agreement, which started on the 21st of October of last year and runs until the end of 2027, comes with a substantial annual base salary of $400,000. This salary can go up at the discretion of the board. On top of that, he could get a bonus of up to 75% of his base salary, which is a nice chunk of change if the bank hits its targets. There is also a signing bonus of $100,000, but there is a catch. If he leaves within 2 years, he'll have to pay back a part of that bonus. So they want him to stick around. Now, let's look at what happens if things go south. If Mr. Medhat is let go without a good reason, or if he quits for a really good reason, he is entitled to a severance package. This will be equal to either 12 months of his salary or whatever salary he would have earned for the rest of his contract, if that is less than a year. It provides a safety net for him, showing the company values his potential contribution and wants to ensure a smooth transition no matter what. If he passes away, his beneficiaries will receive 100% of his salary. However, if he is fired for cause or if his contract simply ends, he won't get any severance pay. This is pretty standard stuff in executive contracts. And it is not just Mr. Medhat. The filing also details the employment agreement for Stuart Bernstein, who was appointed Chief Banking Officer back in August. His contract also runs until the end of 2027. His base salary is a bit higher at $450,000 per year. And he could get a bonus of up to 100% of his base salary, meaning he could potentially earn double his base if the bank performs exceptionally well. This shows the company is investing in its top leadership to drive performance. His severance terms are similar to Mr. Medhat's, offering protection in case of termination without cause or for good reason. So the company is making these big moves, appointing key executives and signing substantial employment agreements. They even put out a press release to make sure everyone knows about Mr. Medhat's appointment. This is all part of building a strong leadership team, and it signals where the company is putting its focus. These employment agreements are filed as exhibits, which means they are official documents attached to this report. It is like the full blueprint of the deals. They also mention standard indemnification agreements, which basically means the company will protect its officers from certain lawsuits if they are acting in good faith. Looking at the exhibits, we can see the actual employment agreements for Mr. Medhat and Mr. Bernstein, and a form of the indemnification agreement. It is all laid out in detail for anyone who wants to dig deeper. Now let's look at the bigger picture. First Foundation Incorporated is making significant investments in its leadership by bringing in experienced professionals and securing them with substantial compensation packages and severance agreements. This suggests a strategy focused on operational improvement and robust banking performance. The dual appointments of a Chief Operations Officer and a Chief Banking Officer indicate a push towards strengthening both the internal workings and the customer-facing aspects of the business. In terms of the company's direction, these appointments signal a commitment to professional management and growth. The generous severance packages, while costing the company if things go wrong, also demonstrate a level of confidence in these executives and a desire to retain top talent. This can be a positive sign, as strong leadership is crucial for navigating the complexities of the financial industry. One of the biggest opportunities here is the potential for improved efficiency and service delivery under new operational leadership. If Mr. Medhat can leverage his experience to streamline processes and improve technology, it could lead to cost savings and better customer satisfaction. Similarly, Mr. Bernstein's role as Chief Banking Officer suggests a focus on expanding the bank's reach and client relationships. However, a notable risk is the cost associated with these executive packages, should the company not achieve the expected performance improvements. These salaries and potential severance payouts could become a significant financial burden. It is a calculated gamble that hinges on the executive's ability to deliver tangible results. The banking sector is also highly competitive and subject to regulatory changes. The success of these appointments will depend on their ability to adapt to market fluctuations and evolving regulations. Ultimately, First Foundation Incorporated appears to be making strategic moves to bolster its leadership team, aiming for better operational efficiency and banking performance. The appointments of Paramed Hat and Stuart Bernstein come with significant investment from the company, indicating a strong belief in their capabilities. While this carries inherent risks, it also presents a clear opportunity for growth and improved market position if these leaders can fulfill their potential. Alright, that is our breakdown of First Foundation Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these leadership appointments and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think the investment in these executives will pay off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.